In November 1983, a new type of unloader arrived, a Seawatel. A Seawatel is normally shipped in large sections and assembled. In November 1983, a new type of unloader arrived, a Seawatel. A Seawatel is normally shipped in large sections and assembled on site. But these two particular machines were fully assembled in Sweden, where the Seawatel company is based. While the old grab trains work with a frenzy of activity, the Seawatel goes about its work quietly and effortlessly. There doesn't appear to be much happening until you look at the conveyor belt. The Seawatel at King's North has an average over the ship capacity of between 750 and 1,000 tons per hour, depending on the quality of the coal. In a 2-hour test with an easy-to-handle coal, the Seawatel recorded an output of 1,400 tons per hour. How does it do it? With 2 screw conveyors which move material along in their flights. There's one large screw conveyor in the horizontal arm and another in the pendulum arm. To keep the vertical screw conveyor constantly supplied with material, there's an ingenious inlet device on the outer casing, which rotates in the opposite direction. This throws material in as the inner screw draws it up. The driver could set the machine to discharge coal at any desired rate. And then the inlet device, 3 feet of coal left in the hold, a front-end loader is lowered in. This scoops the last of the coal into workable piles for the Seawatel. Sometimes there are lumps of metal and wood in the coal, and occasionally these can get jammed in the vertical screw. The blockage can be cleared by simply reversing the screw. The Seawatel is a continuous bulk unloader and has several advantages over grab unloaders. When the tide goes out, the ships get lower, 19 feet lower at low tide, and that can mean an extra 38 feet for the grabs to move to unload coal. With the Seawatel, all you do is lower the arm, and it keeps on working at the same fast rate. High winds can blow a grab around and make it difficult to maneuver, but a Seawatel just works on unaffected.
Just behind me you can see the Seawatel working in number 1 hold. From the ship's point of view, the discharge with the Seawatel is much quicker than with cranes. There's less coal spillage on the decks, and of course there's less damage in the holds. When discharging with grabs, we get grab damage. With the Seawatel so far, there's been no damage to the holds.
The grabs don't get all of their loads into the hoppers. There's a lot of spillage. The Seawatel is an enclosed unloading system, and that's plain to see on the jetty.
After investigating the various options of either purchasing new grabbing machines, or as an alternative, one of the new bulk unloading machines now available, we had no hesitation in picking the Seawatel, this providing us with a dramatic reduction in operational costs, and particularly in costs in terms of pounds per tonne per hour capacity. Using fast unloading machines, we were able to reduce our time in port to 1/3 of what it was when discharging with cranes.